I opened my sister's door to ask for a hair tie and she was fucking my BF. This was in high school, but still. I spit on them, yelled why, and went downstairs to leave. My dad is in the living room on the computer and asks what's wrong. I say go upstairs and see for yourself. I ran outside and heard the yelling right away. My dad chased him out of the neighborhood naked. She got shipped to my mom's house shortly after that. And got pregnant at 17 years old. This was just the start with her. To answer some questions, I asked why later and he said he did it because she would have sex and I wouldn't. I was still a virgin and she was sexually active at 12. No, I never spoke to him again. He's actually a meth head now. She slept with another one of my boyfriends a year later. Another one, I found them kissing on our front porch one day after grade 12. Fast forward to me being fresh out of high school, full-time job that I loved. She's knocked up with number 2 and my dad made me quit my job and move in with her to watch my 1-year-old niece so she could finish high school. She does, then has THR baby and is too lazy to raise either, so I do for a year. I finally say enough. I didn't want to leave my niece and nephew, but I was a kid and wanting my own life and not to live in her apartment with her new boyfriend and 2 kids. I moved back home and start new. My nephew's father ends up getting custody. She didn't try to fight and didn't show up to 3 different court dates to try and win him back at all, so she takes my niece and splits up north to hide in our hometown. By now my niece is 3 and from up until now, she turns 18 on the 9th, she has lived in 4 different provinces and Florida twice. My sister has ran all over the country, going through probably around 100 men. She's been engaged more than I can count. Back to me. When I moved back home, got my life back together and my own place about a year later, who comes knocking at the door? My sis and niece. Can we stay for a bit? Of course, you're my sister. She fucks my roommate, doesn't take care of my niece. She's getting high and whatnot. My niece gets smoked in the head by one of the guys she's hanging around with a golf club. I take her for stitches. Tell her to go back home and stay there. She does, thankfully. She cleans herself up a bit and goes to college. Fast forward to me getting married and having my own 2 kids. She comes to visit with her fiancé and my niece, she was now 6, and I catch sis trying to blow my husband. Goodbye for another 2 years, and eventually, goodbye to the husband too. That's a whole other issue, the jerk. Fast forward again and I'm with my first kiss from 13, my soulmate, barf, and unbeknownst to me, he has a drinking problem. She takes advantage of that. She has admitted in the past when I've asked why she keeps doing this to me, that she can't stand that I've always been successful and happy, so she tries to ruin it or take it away, and starts sexting my boyfriend. They texted for a few days and feels bad. I read them, and that was that. He did cheat with other women but was also blackout drunk for the better part of 2 years. He quit, has been sober since December 12, 2014. Different man. Amazing man and father. My sister on the other hand. I finally had enough and at our little sister's wedding, right at the end, I told her to never call me, message me, or try to reach me. Forget I'm her sister because she's never treated me as such. We haven't spoken since then. That was 2013. She's still the same. My niece gets no attention. My mom has basically raised her when she's been close to them to take care of her. She comes to our house a lot too. My sister is too busy worrying about this man or the next, too busy getting stoned. I'm not against smoking a joint, and too busy with her own life. She shouldn't never have been a mother.